Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your tarot reading. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Michelle. If you've been here before, welcome back. We're going to get started with the information that I had channeled for you first. Okay, so the first thing that Spirit wanted me to convey to you is that on January 3rd at 2:03 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, there's going to be a full moon in Cancer, and that's going to be about your home, nurturing emotions. You can also check on like AstroSeek for the transit if you know your date and time. Well, obviously, you know your date of birth, but your time and location of your birth, and then you can figure out where the moon is transiting in your chart. So aside from that, full moon coming up for you, the thing that I got was that the words "mommy dearest," and so I kind of poked and prodded a little bit more about what Spirit was trying to convey in regards to that, the movie Mommy Dearest, and it has something to do with having that deep mother wound. So Cancer, if you're struggling with that currently, okay, we're going to address that a little bit here in your tarot message. And then the other thing was, when faced with an obstacle, move like a river. Okay, two things came up for that also. Aside from, like, you know, when you have an obstacle, you can move like a river. You can move through it, around it. Rivers are incredibly powerful. So the song River by Bishop Briggs and then Like a River by Carly Simon came up. So the phrase Stand and Move Me Like a River by Bishop Briggs kept coming up. However, when I was looking up the lyrics to that song, there was the song Like a River by Carly Simon. And that song is about the passing of her mom. So, and it would make sense because we're looking at the mother wound, right? So, Cancer, first and foremost, if you have recently lost a loved one who is like a mother, or your mom did pass away, my deepest condolences, first and foremost. The other thing is that it's time to like release it into like the river. Let it flow, let it go, right? Let your emotions flow and let it go. It's okay. It's okay to feel those big emotions. It's, even if it's like a relief, right? It's totally okay to move through that. And I support you. We all will support you in this community, okay? That is part of the reason why I do what I do, is to support everybody on their journey through the highs and the lows. So with that said, getting into your tarot message, the first up is the 10 of Cups. Okay? Family, happiness, love, bliss. The next up is the High Priestess. Which is very, very much a Cancer thing. Being intuitive, in touch with your emotions, the divine feminine. And then we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. So here's what I'm seeing, right? You have this desire, okay, especially with this full moon coming up, of having a nurturing home environment. or you have a nurturing home environment and you're doing something to protect that, right? You're being invited to listen more to the sacred wisdom that is within you, okay? To guide you, your intuition, with releasing those fears, releasing those hurt feelings so that you can heal. You're going to experience relief. I assure you. I assure you. You will be experiencing relief from this pain that you are experiencing. Okay? You have an inner knowing, an inner wisdom that Spirit is asking you to look into, to sit with. Now, one of the other things is that we have the new moon coming up on the 19th. We also have the winter solstice coming on the 21st. And so during this time frame, sit within yourself. And this is very common for this week's tarot message for all the signs, is to sit with the goals that you've accomplished for the year. Sit with the goals that you would like to accomplish for your new year. And then allow the seeds that you're planting to be planted. Sometimes that requires tilling the earth, though, right? Sometimes that means we have to make the earth that we're planting our seeds in more viable. We have to till it, right? To churn up those nutrients, which means emotions too, right? We have to churn up those emotions. We have to get the stagnant out. And allow the deep things to come to the surface to nurture those seeds, right? So during this time frame, the next 2 weeks, till your emotional earth. Tend to your emotional body. Did you hear that? It's a confirmation. Tend to your emotional body. Tend to your heart. Okay? Now, I also have some oracle cards, which the first one is the Bat and Hellbore with intuition. Okay. And then we have the Badger and Ginkgo with healing wounds. There we go. Okay. I'm going to read from the book on these. So with the Bat and Hellbore, the number is 19. Bats are guardians of the night, representing dreams, visions, and the subconscious. They show us how to access our mystical side. Hellebore is an unusual flower, blooming in the winter with downturned sepals. It resembles a cup being poured out, a symbol of emotional candor. Together, the Bat and Hellebore tell us to trust our intuition. Your instincts can be relied upon. Curl inward like the Hellebore, and as the blind bat trusts its hearing, trust in your intuition to guide you. Sorry, itch. I don't know, maybe that message was meant for me too, so trusting our intuition. And then the Badger and Ginkgo, that number is 32. Ginkgo is a sacred and ancient tree. Fossil records show the tree first arose in the Jurassic period millions of years ago. Native to Asia, the ginkgo is a symbol of peace and hope in China and can be seen in temples and gardens in Japan. The badger, in contrast, is known to be hot-headed and aggressive. Due to its speed and tendency to roam at night, the badger is often cast as a sinister shapeshifter in European and Asian folklore. Tempered by ginkgo, the badger invites us to reflect on harm we may have caused and seek to heal old wounds. Your actions have hurt someone, or the actions of someone else has hurt you. Apologize and take steps to right your wrong, setting the stage for healing. Or forgive the person who has caused you harm. Consider whether your own wounds have led you to inflict pain on others. This is very important, Cancer. Very important. Because if you're struggling with this mother wound that has caused you such grief, is there a possibility that you're causing harm to others around you? Are you causing harm to yourself? You want to protect this family, this happiness, this domestic joy, and yet you're being called to listen to your intuition and to heal those wounds, right? To let it flow like a river. Yeah. Yeah. It hurts. I know it hurts. As someone who has a mother wound, I can relate. However, we do have some affirmations to get through that. The first one is, I honor the natural process of growth and transformation. The number is 40. And the next one is, I free myself from critical thoughts towards my body and my worth. 44. So I feel like with this mother wound, with this grieving, you may be inflicting pain upon yourself. You may be lashing out at people around you. Take this time, the next 2 weeks, to go within, to till the earth, your emotional body. Cleanse it with your tears and allow it to be released so that you can come back to being you. A better you, a stronger you, a healthier you, a happier you. If you are in need of guidance or counseling, seek that out. Okay? This has been your message, Cancer. If you enjoyed the message, please make sure you subscribe, like, tell me in the comments what's going on. We're here to support one another. And I'll catch you in the next video. Follow the moon, shoot for the stars, know that you're loved. Bye.